public facilities such as schools and hospitals, private companies may well be interested. Why? They can earn maximum profit from that. We have many of these, particularly in a large cities. Similarly, if you are living in a city, you will have seen private companies supplying water through tankers or supplying drinking water in sealed bottles. In such cases, private companies provide public facilities, but at a price that only some people can afford. Hence, this facility is not available to all at an affordable rate. If we go by the rule that people will get as much as they can, they pay for them, many people who cannot afford to pay for such facilities will be deprived of the opportunities to live a decent life. So, if we are giving to the these schools or hospitals or like that, many private facilities it is available in our area, what is happening? They are collecting huge amount of fees from us. So what the ordinary people, they can't afford it. So very few people only can afford that the private what they are providing, even it is drinking water or hospital or school or any other facilities also same condition. If it is provided by government, everybody will get the chance to use it. For example, our school, we are giving near about 50,000 of fees or more than that per year. And if we are going to our nearby areas, many small family, means the poor families are there, they can't afford even 10,000, and how they will come and study in our school. Not only our school, many other schools are there, those who are collecting more than our fees, 1 lakh or more in 6th standard or 5th standard itself. Like that, schools also available. Think about that poor students, they will get or not. Okay. So what is happening? They are the poor family, they are keeping away themselves, or they are getting the compulsion to keep themselves away from this public this private facilities what is providing by the public facilities providing by the private companies or private groups. Okay, clearly it is not a desirable option. Public facilities related to people's basic needs. Any modern society requires that these facilities are provided so people's basic needs are not met. The right to life that the Constitution guarantees it for all persons living in this country. The responsibility to provide public facilities therefore must be that of the government. So if we are going government is giving to the private companies, what will happen? They will think about the profit of them. That's why all people can't afford, but it is written in the Constitution like this, basic needs, that is the Article 21 says about the right to life. For that purpose, everything should guarantee to the people. So it is the duty of the government to provide the basic needs of the people in the form of public facilities. So these public facilities, electricity or school, college or hospital, these are the basic needs of the people. So this is the duty of the government. Then here, where does government get money for the public facilities? How government is providing the public facility? For that purpose, government in need of money. Every year you must have heard the government budget being presented in the parliament. This is an account of the expense of the government has made on its program in the past years and how much it planned to spend in the coming year. So in the month of February or January end or February, the government will announce the budget in the central level, and they are saying like that how much we spent this year and what is our plan to do new things or the existing things in the next year. And in the budget, the government also announced the various ways in which it's planned to meet the expenses. So they are planning something, education facilities or health facilities, how they will going to meet that expense also they will say. The main source of the revenue of the government is the taxes collected from the people. So they will government will announce the tax. It may be 1% for some particular things and 3% for some other things, 16% for other something, like what all things we are purchasing, we are using for everything we want to a small tax to government. That tax only government is going to make use for our public facilities. Then the government is empowered to collect these tax and use them for such a program. For instance, the supply water, the government has to incur cost of pumping water, carrying it over long distance, laying down pipes for distribution, treating the water for impurities, and finally collecting and tasting wastewater. Treating the wastewater. It meets these expenses partially from the various taxes that collects and partially by charging the price of water. So nowadays I have said like that nowadays there is meter in every houses of where if you are getting taken the public water connection, and they that will note it like that how much liter you used. According to that you want to pay a small amount. It may be 10 rupees for 1000 liters, like that something they are asking. I don't know exact amount and other thing. So what is happening, the government is spending for pipe connection and other things, purification, like that. For that money they will collect in the form of tax. At the same time we are paying a small charge for that the water facility what government is providing. This price is set so that most people can afford a certain minimum amount of water for daily use. If it is like 4000 liters of water, only 10 rupees or 30 rupees means that everybody can afford. In that way government is giving water to the people. And here it is show a diagram. Central government spends money on rupees goes. States share of tax and duties, that is 24%. Then interest payment of 18%. Central sector scheme, that is 10%. Centrally sponsored schemes 9%. Defense 9%. Subsidies 9%. Then finance commission and other transfers 8%, and other expenditure 8%, pensions that is 5%. The government spent money on the rupees goes to, then government is using this money. Where is education, where is drinking water, like that things, where is public facilities, nothing is not given. The state that they are giving the to each state they want to give a share. Then interest payment, what loan we taken for that interest want to give. Then the public sector schemes like railway and other for that purpose. Centrally sponsored scheme like malaria and campaigns, like that things. Then for defense subsidies and even pension. What is the condition of education, where they are spending money for education and other things. Okay, this is the condition. So what we can say, that they are collecting a tax from us, and where they are spending, are they spending for the really for the good of the public people of that country. Okay, this is the central government. Again downside, it is that the tax revenue of the central government rupees comes from, how they are collecting the tax. Okay, like this we want to find out how much our state is spending for us. What is the share of the state government, how they are, from where they are collecting taxes, how much they are collecting and how they are spending. That also we want to understand, then only we will come to know total about the condition of our country. Okay, we will continue in next